No, I didn't mod Man64 for RGB. This is S-Video. Last time watcher, first time donator. Thanks, West2Kek. Yeah, my max percent child run is on GameCube. Oh, Amrek just says RGB for some reason. It's not actually RGB. I've been to the Grand Canyon, I haven't hiked the Grand Canyon. GameCube isn't an option for OT memes. Nice. Really a meme leaderboard. Oh my god. I'm really the 1337th ranked on followers. That's actually incredible. Thanks for the sub, Toki. Oh no. Mr. Rupee. Pretty sure it crashes Gen Slang. You might be able to do one of those weird methods to prevent GIM crashing. I've never actually tested it, but maybe one of those might work. But just doing it normally, it crashes. The most brute, not really. It depends on what you mean by skipping the light arrow cutscene. Like, you can't, like, trigger the cutscene and then skip the rest of it. You can skip the cutscene by getting light arrows from another glitch by doing GIM, but that's significantly faster than light arrow cutscene. It's just, it's either banned in some categories, like in this category it's banned, or it crashes because it crashes on N64, and so some categories might just not be able to do it, so yeah. No, Carpet Salesman isn't really ever useful in a run. Oh my god. I think the only thing Carpet Salesman has ever really been useful for is Max % Adult, where it's the only way you can get shoes for the first time. That was dumb. Max percent adult is becoming adult as fast as possible, and then getting as much stuff as possible from that point without going back to child. No, you can't skip the Saria song cutscene the same way you can the Lullaby cutscene, because for some reason, for that cutscene in particular, the trigger to get the song is in the middle of the cutscene, not at the beginning. I think it's because there's a text option in the middle of the cutscene where she asks you if you want to play the song or not, and that's probably the trigger. I actually haven't tested it. I should probably check that out at some point. So yeah, you can't do it. Saria song is the one exception. Max percent Child, I mean, no one has done a run of it. I don't even know if anyone's completed the challenge itself in years. It used to be more of a thing, like, back in 2010 or something. So you kind of can wrong warp with Jabu, it's just kind of... There's a lot of technicalities involved in it. So like Rudo makes moving around during the blue warp very difficult. Until like a year ago, it was thought that basically every possible thing we could think of to be able to move during the blue warp cutscene just wouldn't work because of Rudo. And then there was one thing that was found to be possible. You can die as soon as you enter the blue warp and get revived by a fairy, and you can move around. But it's very limited because Rudo's texts like prevent you from using items and stuff. Or not prevents you from using items, but just like prevents you from doing a lot of things. You can use it to do a death wrong warp, and the death wrong warp will take you to the big Octo cutscene in Jabu. But it's just so slow. The setup itself is super slow. You have to get a fairy for it. And then after you do the wrong warp, you're in a cutscene and you have to save warp out of Jabu. So it's just ridiculously slow. And not to mention, it's frame perfect without being able to pause buffer, with like a terrible visual cue, no audio cue. So like it's ridiculously difficult and slow, and there's no reason to do it. And for Spirit Temple, any dungeon where you go straight to the Chamber of Sages, you just can't wrong warp from. So that's Forest, Shadow, Water, and Spirit. All cannot be wrong warped from, just because you go straight to Chamber of Sages, which doesn't set the wrong warp flag. Max percent Child is so difficult because the game is pretty clearly, obviously, like, designed to make certain areas inaccessible to child and certain areas inaccessible to adult, right? That's just like a core design of the game. And so you have to use glitches to get around these intentional design walls to get adult stuff as child, and there's a lot of stuff to get as adult, so you have to come up with a lot of different ways to get around these things, and a lot of these glitches are just really difficult. There's a lot of massive hovers, there's really precise tricks and crazy tricks, and yeah, it's just, there's so much you have to do to get around the way that the designers intended child not to be able to do certain stuff. Nice. Oh my god. gonna die. Dwarf time skip in terms of difficulty, when you're learning it, like 7 or 8. Once you've done it like twice, then like 3. I do a mega flip there because it's fun. And then once you're actually good at it, it's like 1.5 or 2. Dot skip is that trick where it seems really difficult when you're learning it, but then once you get it down, it's like, oh, this is really, really basic. No, the mid lane. I'm just doing a different category that I don't have the record in. I still have the 100% record. This is just MST. No, the mega flip is not frame perfect. I don't know the exact frame count of mega flips, but it's fairly big. What got me into speedrunning is I used to like looking up glitches in all my favorite games, and I also liked Zelda. Surprise. And one day I was on this Zelda fan site called the Hylia, and it was ran by TSA, who was an old Zelda speedrunner. And one day he posted an article about Kazui's 446 run, which is still on SDA, because SDA is super outdated. And then I was like, oh, people use glitches to go fast, that's kind of cool. I think that's interesting. So here I am now. Bad. Thanks for the sub, the mid lane. I want to get hit by the boss because the boss gets up from the ground faster that way. Or else I have to wait like 10 to 15 seconds. And one more ISG is a lot less than that. Cute melon emote never. Thanks, mid lane. Well, Viviana, I'm not supposed to tell people that yet. I knew it. That side hop is not good. Whatever. Actually, I should have grabbed that Deku stick. Yes, I do have 2 emote slots available now. And I have no idea what to use them on. Because every time I try to talk emotes with chat, we all come to the agreement that every emote idea sucks. Including half my existing emotes. Which isn't wrong, it's very true. But I don't know what to do. Well, this run sucks. Thanks for the sub, Verzov. Man. It was a 205 something video games. No idea what you're talking about, Glitchymon. Child Dungeons is kind of a category. It's something people race a lot, or at least used to race a lot. I'm not sure if it's still a thing. It used to be like a leaderboard category way back in the day, but then we realized, oh, that's kind of a dumb idea to have a category that doesn't beat the game. Because that run ended when you get the Ocarina of Time. Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't see it then, Glitchymon. Thanks for the sub, ZFG Storytime Raid. Okay, what kind of story do you guys want? First world record isn't really a good story because back then world record wasn't really a thing. I just kind of, like, what would be considered a record that I got back then now was probably whenever I beat Kazooie's 446, which was not difficult at all because of route changes and not playing on PAL and new tricks. I have no idea what kind of funny story I could tell. Funny things don't happen to me. Those cards were good. I still have 49 rupees. I need to get a rupee somewhere. First time I laughed. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's happened. No high school ZFG. Tell you about when I used to run MM. Alright, here's a story about when I used to run MM. So, I used to run MM, and then I tried out OOT again, and I'm like, oh, this game is better. So I stopped running MM. Actually, when I first started MM, I almost thought I liked it more than OOT. I was like, because, you know, when you're doing a new thing for the first time, you know, it's all new and everything and fresh. So I was like, oh my god, MM is super cool. Dude, this game's amazing. And then I went back to OT and I'm like, oh, it was amazing because I hadn't done it that much. But OT is actually the better game. But, like, when I first started running MM, it was super cool. Like, I still like MM. It's still my second favorite everything, but, you know, OOT's really good. I don't think so, DLH. Maybe like for practice. But, like, obviously no category has allowed race files anymore. I know, Viviana. I'm just joking. I'm just joking because everyone always says that I never laugh. Even though I laugh a lot, it's just my laugh is quiet. I actually think you guys are super funny, and I laugh at you all day. I laugh at you, not with you. Important, important thing to note. But yeah, I laugh. Yes, the mouse pad was good. Whoa. 0.2. Best split by 0.2 seconds. I'll make sub-loyalty badges when I have a good idea for sub-loyalty badges. It's just, everything so far just seems bad. So I want to keep the bomb chew. I like the bomb chew. And I've had, you know, people suggest really generic ideas like, oh, how about different colored rupees? Like that isn't the most generic idea in the world. Or like, I don't know. There's also an idea of like different colored bomb chews. But different colored bomb chews, I don't know, it might work, but honestly it doesn't really look like it works out that well. No, I don't want to do hard pieces. Thanks for the sub, running out of names raid. Like maybe a bomb and a bomb chew, I'm not sure. Have the bomb tuber rotated 90 degrees every 3 months. I like that idea. I think that's the best idea so far. Yeah, I know running out of names raid. AGDQ raid. Yeah, splits are my PB. Yeah, we're talking about loyalty badges for sub loyalty badges, yeah. So the ones for like 3, 6, 12 and 24 months. Just copy Clint's emotes. Sure. Oh my god, I didn't realize how bad this run is. I completely forgot about how bad this run was. Being only 27 seconds ahead here actually is terrible. Alright, what would you guys think of like only I just have two different loyalty badges, like the standard one and then a golden bomb chew, and that's just for like 1 or 2 years. Or does it need to be more? Because I think a golden bomb chew is fine. I think I'm fine with that. I just don't know about any other color bomb chews. Golden after 360 degrees of rotation. More and more broken items as I go up. I think it'd be a better idea if there was like a more... Well, like, the issue I find with that is that sword and shield are super broken, and bottle is super broken, and bombs, and like, I don't know. Sword and shield seems like a... I mean, it's not the worst thing, but it seems kind of generic. I don't know. No, Andrew. Yeah, they're just like... I don't know, I wouldn't be opposed to something like a fish, but... I don't know. Alright, how about this? It's kind of hard to talk about this like during a run. At the end of the stream, we'll talk about sub stuff a lot more. Like, whenever I decide is the last run and whatever that run ends is, after that we'll talk about like sub loyalty badges and sub emotes and stuff. Someone just remind me before I end the stream, because I'll probably forget. Very important survey. No, I do not speedrun Wind Waker. That's terrible, Viviana. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Safe. That was bad. That was good. Dude, I got boat skip twice in a row. It's a miracle. Korean text because I know that if I pretend to be more Korean, then I'll probably be better. This looks slightly off, but should still work. Okay. There's like this weird thing where I can sometimes be a tiny bit to the right of where I usually am, but then it still works fine. Do I have 49? I have 50 rupees. Cool. That was super close. It was a bit slow. I've been taking Bolero Skip slightly more carefully just because of, you know, obvious reasons if you've been here the past like 2 weeks. I mean, I don't do it too slow. I could have done it maybe a second or two faster, but it's fine. No, there's no way to skip these cutscenes, unfortunately. Actually, what really sucks is that it's super close to being possible, because there's actually a frame between when you play Zelda's Lullaby and when the fairy cutscene starts, where you can do an action. And a while ago there was a theory where if you could pull out the Ocarina and play Sun Song, then maybe you could make Sun Song do a cutscene skip, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. You can do the Sun Song and it just acts like normal, and no cutscene skip. It just doesn't activate the cutscene. This reset here is to prevent a crash later on. What am I doing? No. Alright, should be fine. No, I'm not going to play the Simpsons theme. Really? That was good at least, but Wasteland was super dumb. That was pretty good. except for that one extra pause, but that's not a big deal. Actually, that's actually slightly a fake best split, because I entered there with less health than I usually do, which meant I could skip a BMOS hit, which I normally wouldn't do, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so the thing about the hammer strat is the hammer strat versus the super slide strat is basically just preference. The bomb strat is actually a few seconds faster, but it's like technically harder. It's not really that much harder. But the hammer strat has more pauses, so you have more room for error in, you know, missing a pause or continuously pause buffering on the same frame and losing time that way. So I used to do the hammer strat in 100% too. If I go back to 100%, I'll probably switch to the bomb strat, because I'm actually starting to get more comfortable with the bomb strat now. Plus, it's like 2 or 3 seconds faster. But like overall, if you have the option of doing one or the other, it's really just preference. Time difference is negligible when you take into account like pause buffering and stuff. Oh. Actually shooting right away and not dancing around for a minute. That's cool. I haven't gotten a double in forever. I want a double. Really? Barely. I hate Ocarina. One time I get a double. It's at the end where Tunroa tries to give me an extra phase. Hookshotting the second phase makes her spin around, and making her spin makes her move to the next platform faster. So it just makes her move faster, that's it. Gameplay, please. It's mostly for safety in case the Armos decide to be done. I probably should, like, not go up to full health. Yeah, the OG 3DL Dungeons run was really good at AGDQ. The difference between an Iron Knuckle and a Dark Nut is Iron Knuckles are in OOT and MM, and Dark Nuts are in the other Zelda games. The fish has various different purposes throughout the run. The one I just did at the beginning of Fire Temple was to get a glitched camera, so that the camera would avoid looking at Darunia when I entered that room where I got the first key. And that skipped a cutscene. Oh no. Didn't control my camera well. Not too bad. Okay, that's fine. Oh, especially if it dropped a heart. Actually, wait, no, that heart doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm taking a break from 100% right now. I'll get back to it at some point, for sure. Not sure when. Yeah, world record is possible with this route. This route is faster than the route the record uses. The main differences from this route is this route gets more bomb shoes. It does Dodongo's Cavern in one trip, where the VC route does it in 2 trips. And I get fire arrows before Water Temple and do the Water Medallion cutscene skip, while the VC route just watches the Water Medallion cutscene and gets fire arrows afterwards. Lovely, I get a bomb drop when it doesn't matter. Could've used that last run. Actually no, that last run deserves to die anyway. No Papa Power. Well, I mean hammer is a little bit faster, but I don't have the hammer. Are you serious? Two bomb drops. Or two bombs down. That kinda sucks, but this run doesn't really have the option of getting extra bombs. I don't know, I'll figure something out. Test is faster than hammer. This doesn't count, you glitcher. Yeah, so the dropping bombs in the holes thing is because there's another hitbox of Volvagia, the one that goes flying, because there's 2 different ones. Hitbox of the flying one goes under the last hole it flew into, which is that hole right in front of you. And so you can abuse that by dropping bombs there. and doing a lot of damage when you're not supposed to. No, you idiot. I hate that. There's this dumb thing where if you are up against a wall and you turn around and you target the frame after you turn around, Link will turn back around and target the wall. And it's like one of my most hated things in this game. And that's what happened right there. No death run would not be interesting. Yeah, it's just any percent. And even if it was like all dungeons, no death or something, it still wouldn't be interesting. Deaths are very interesting in this game. Damageless is just its own separate challenge entirely, and it is very difficult. Back in like 2009 or 2010 or something, it was a challenge a few people on CSR tried. A few people got like halfway through or like decently close to the end, but no one finished it until this one Japanese guy, HST, finished it. Although it was all done, it was glitchless, no damage, and everyone else was doing MST, no damage. Although glitchless, no damage is probably the harder one in that case. Yeah, it was no damage at all, as in nothing is allowed to hit you from the moment you start the game to the end of the game. In fact, there was actually this weird controversy about it, where someone got hit by one of those flying pots that have a heart in it. And so you never actually saw a frame where there was never actually a frame where your health went down, but you got hit. So there was kind of a controversy of whether or not that counted. And I think we decided to say that didn't count. So, or it did count as a hit, so it did void the run. Yeah, you take damage and heal on the same frame, and that's why we weren't really sure whether or not it should count. Because technically, you don't lose health. Your health never goes below 3 hearts. Stealthos always do 1 damage from a normal swing, or 1 heart from a normal swing, and 2 hearts from a jump slash. Oh my god, I got the lucky thing again. Maybe that isn't so lucky, maybe I can get that consistently. I decided to use bow over hookshot because it's slightly easier, it's slightly faster for shooting the paintings if I do suck at aiming with hookshot, which I do sometimes. It's not really like a time difference either way, it's just preference, and I decided I will now prefer it with bow. Actually, technically it is like a ½ second slower because it's an extra equip. Right there. The best split? I think it is. Oh man, 4 seconds. Alright, so there's no way I could quickly get the extra rubies I need to buy extra bombs. So I'm just gonna have to go with this 2-bomb deficit. And because of the 2-bomb deficit, if I play everything right, then it doesn't really matter. I just have to skip a 1-second time saver, which, you know, isn't significant. Although if I lose 1 bomb, then things start to get rough. I mean, not super rough, but I need to be careful. I might need to cut some stuff. Hammer recoil boosting is the hardest thing in the world to pause buffer. Harder than boat skip. Thanks for the sub, Kuo. Oh no. Should be okay. Yeah, that's fine. Incredible. The bomb gods are with me today. Time for everyone to freak out. I'll explain that whole thing once I get to Morpha. Wait, I lost a bomb shoe somewhere? No, I have perfect bomb shoes. What am I thinking? Never mind. Alright, so I'll explain the fire arrows thing. So I killed the Skulltula at the top of the tree, and I tried to grab the Skulltula and I pressed the fish button as soon as I was about to grab the Skulltula, and that delays getting the Skulltula until I hit the ground. But by the time I hit the ground, I'm so far away from the Skulltula that it unloads. And so then I try to hookshot the tree, and I move the hookshot camera in range of the Skulltula so that it loads again. And as soon as it loads again, as soon as it's in range of the camera, it instantly gives me the token. So I make it instantly give me the token at the same time I hookshot the tree. And when the hookshot gets interrupted like that, you get flung upwards. Oh my god, this is the worst. Oh yeah, the bomb to clip into the water temple. So the way I clip through the ground is I did a forwards mega flip with hover boots on because momentum takes so long to build up with hover boots. I did a roll into the bomb and then backflipped, and so I still had my forward momentum, so I went over the ledge and started falling. But then as soon as I equipped the Curie boots, it started me up all the way to max speed of Mega Flip. And when you have that max speed of Mega Flip at a certain very precise position, Mega Flipping against that wall, you'll just flip through. That looked kind of weird. Okay, it should still be fine. Okay. That was really weird. It looked like I started walking to the side without pulling out the bomb. Or before I started pulling out the bomb. What are the major time saves in my run? Alright, so look at the possible time save for this next split. So right now it says 0.3 seconds. Alright, that's not too much. Next split, 2 minutes. Split after that, 24 seconds. Split after that, 16 seconds. That is where my major time saves are. Bash, that's just the critical health walking that happens. Like, sometimes if you have critical health and you're walking straight forward, the game can just randomly do a left input for whatever reason. As scary as it sounds for wrong warps and cutscene skips, I've never had it actually cause a cutscene skip or wrong warp to fail. But that wasn't the reason that I thought it was going to fail. What do you mean is down A in Fire Temple no in backsec? Do I stream at specific times? Generally, I'll start streaming around like around like noon-ish PST. No like super specific time. I'm not very strict on any kind of schedule. But that's generally when. Does anyone remember how many bombs I have? I think it's 13, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm in Arizona, which is technically MST time zone. Haha, yeah, MST time zone and category, haha. But I just say PST because more people are like I don't want to. It's easier for more people to get the time immediately if I just say PST. And anyway, because of Arizona not doing daylight savings, I'm in PST half the year anyway. So I just say PST when referring to time zones like that. Just easier. My capture card I use to stream is a GV USB 2. Yeah, please go stalk me sometime. I wish I had Google Fiber. Wait, is there actually a place in Arizona with Google Fiber? I haven't paid much attention to the fiber stuff. Wait, Phoenix has? Really? Oh. Wait, I'm getting conflicting answers. I don't trust any of you guys. I play Marth in Melee. You shouldn't trust in me. Bad things happen when you trust in me. I don't actually play Melee competitively. When I say I play Marth in Melee, I mean I'll play with my brother every now and then. And I entered Melee at Smash the Record, which I was there for speedrunning. So, I mean, I love watching Melee, but I hardly play. The S2J story? Well, there's not much to it. Once upon a time, at Smash the Record, there was S2J versus the Baddies event, and I was one of the baddies. And I took a stock, because I'm that amazing at Melee. Also, apparently S2J watches my stream, so that's cool. The legend himself watches me. Yeah, it actually is on YouTube. Just search S2J versus the Baddies. I'm somewhere in there. No, oh my god! Oh my god, this is actually really bad if I don't get a hurt. I don't know if that's good enough. Is there a heart at the end of Light Trial? I always forget. Oh, there's a heart right there. Safe. Really? Floppy. How did I know which song to play? Good question. How did I figure out which one of the 2 songs that I have gotten in this run I need to play? I did not mean to turn that way. Floppy trials. Yeah, if I lose any more time, it's gonna be hard to get the record. Sub 2 should still be pretty doable though. Capoolo, I think I listened to it like once and I didn't care about it. Or at least I listened to a little bit of it and didn't care. Which Guitar Hero is this? Thanks for the sub, Felix McFelix Felix. Man, these trials suck. I'm gonna lose like over 30 seconds. This sucks. Yeah, record's looking unlikely. Yeah, I need to tie all my best splits and at least get like 1 or 2 seconds of a best split somewhere, so yeah. This run sucks. I straight up use a GameCube controller. I have an adapter that lets me use a GameCube controller on N64. But yeah, the control stick is basically the reason I do that. Is it bad that I got that nut? No. I've heard mixed things about Hori. I really should have gotten killed there. That's like the second time I've gotten super lucky there. I need to practice those iron knuckles and not dodge death by a pixel every time. Yeah, I'm using bottle for Ganondorf now. I actually realized it's not only safer, but probably like half a second faster. Because it means I can do the jump slash, I can store the jump slash for crouch stab damage before I shoot the light arrow. And that means I can lag reduce more, and it's easier to just start slashing. And I'm not sure if it's if this is entirely correct or not, but it at least feels like he's less likely to reflect if I use the bottle than with the sword. Although I think it also might have to do with the fact that I can get closer with the bottle. Look at me not choking. Oh yeah, guys, actually, a world record is actually a sub goal. And I'm at 263 subs right now. So I'm not going to get a world record until I hit 300 subs. But if you guys all, sub right now before the end of the run, and we hit that sub goal, then I can magically find that minute time saver and get the record. But we gotta hit that sub goal, guys. Oh my god, someone actually subbed. Thanks, Kenny Boy, I think. I couldn't read the names fast enough, sorry. You know who you are, and you're a hero. The other guy too. 02. Oh my god, it actually works. I can't believe selling out actually works. Alright, well I can't actually get world record, but I can at least give you the double kiss. That'll be today's sub goal. Sub goal, prize, I don't know. Okay, every single person that subbed, like, if you want me to thank you, like, I don't know, post in the chat later after the run's finished or something. Because I missed at least like 15. Thanks VG64 and guys, slow down. Beret EU. Oh, Beret EU. And not the blob, thanks for the sub. Dang, I guess selling out actually works. Thanks Mario for the sub. Dude, I swear I was just trying to be ironic with my selling out, but fine. Thanks, Serenus and Harry Coop and Hello, I'm Sam and Mikami Hero. And Franker Z. Always gotta thank Franker Z. Slightly sloppy play. Lost like a second and a half or something. Well, I got sub 2. Wait, I gotta not miss the slash. Oh my god, I did it. Alright, well, this run was okay. Actually, wait, let me go back and check. Oh, never mind. I forgot, this run was actually awful. From the beginning, at least. Well, Decatry. I guess other than Decatry, the rest of the run was okay. Yeah. Nothing like stand out, nothing atrocious. Thanks, Hunky McButterball. Alright, so yeah, so we're almost at that sub goal, guys. So I'm at 289 subs. So at that sub goal of 300 subs, I can actually get the record. So that's why I had to be like 20 seconds behind today, you know. But I'm sure we can hit that sub goal pretty soon, guys.